Clark County, Washington is the southernmost county in Washington State. It is across the Columbia River from Portland, Oregon. It is Washington State's fifth most populous county with a population of 425,000 people. It was the first county in the state of Washington named after Captain William Clark of the explorers Lewis and Clark, and it was founded in 1845. Thanks for watching my channel. I am on here talking about life and real estate in Clark County, Washington every week, so feel free to come on back if you like what I'm talking about. Also, please subscribe and throw me a like or a comment. I always appreciate that. This week in this video, I talk a lot about different areas in Clark County, fun things to do, hikes to go on, etc., etc. So as I was going through this, I was even thinking these are things that I want to do and I want to remember where to go to do these things later. So I put together kind of a cheat sheet of fun things to see around Clark County, and there's a link to that in the description below. So yeah, go ahead and send me your information and I will get that over to you. Here's a 30-second history of Clark County. It began as a district of Vancouver in 1844 and used to stretch all the way up to the south of Alaska. In 1848, President James Polk signed an act creating the entire region as the Oregon Territory. It continued being divided and subdivided until it reached its present area in 1880. Clark County covers 646 square miles, and communities here include Vancouver, Camas, Washougal, Battleground, Yakult, Brush Prairie, Richfield, La Center, and part of Woodland. To the north is Cowlitz County, to the east is Skamania County, and to the south is Oregon. Geographical features include the Lewis River, Lake Merwin, and Yale Lake to the north, Vancouver Lake in southwest Clark County, Lacamas Lake in East County, Washougal River in East County, Battleground Lake, you can see my video on that awesome place, and Moulton Falls. It is an out and back hike along the Lewis River, and not too far away from that is Lucia Falls, and that's a 24-acre park following the north shore of the East Fork of the Lewis River. It features beautiful picnicking and hiking areas. The largest stream arising solely within the county is Salmon Creek, which terminates at Vancouver Lake before eventually flowing out into the Columbia River. And of course the Columbia River to the south of the county, dividing Oregon and Washington. Another geographical feature is Larch Mountain. It is the county's highest peak at 4,062 feet. More geographical features of the area, and then I'm cutting myself off. Gifford-Pinchot National Forest encompasses 1.3 million acres of forest, river, valleys, waterfalls, wilderness, and volcanoes. Richfield National Wildlife Refuge is 5,300 acres containing a lush mixture of wetlands, grasslands, riparian corridors, and forest. This habitat along with the mild and rainy winter here provides an ideal climate for many songbirds, waterfowl, and local native species. Steigerwald Lake National Wildlife Refuge is east of Washougal and partly within the Columbia River Gorge National Scenic Area. It's 1,049 acres of wetlands, pastures, and woodlands along the river. It's super popular for wildlife sightings. From Clark County, Washington, you can see Mount Hood, Mount St. Helens, and Mount Adams are all visible from here in Clark County. And the one historical place that I should probably talk about is the Fort Vancouver. They have events at the fort throughout the year during non-COVID times, like the 4th of July, they have a big thing. There's really cool historic buildings down there. People can rent out those spaces. I think there's restaurants in a few of them. Really awesome place. Also a great destination for kids to go and explore and kind of just learn about the history of the area. What kind of animals do we have here in Clark County? Mammals that you will find here include a lot of deer, black-tailed deer, coyotes, raccoons, skunks, and possums. There are occasional sightings of lynx, bobcats, black bears, cougars, and elk, but that's a lot more common up in North County. Weather-wise, Clark County is located in a U-shaped valley formed by glaciers between the Pacific Coast and the Cascade Range. So this U-shaped valley intersects with the river valley from the Columbia River, and kind of all this comes together to promote cold winter winds. They kind of barrel down the Columbia River Gorge, bringing freezing rain at least once per winter. But don't worry, it doesn't last very long. It's not very severe weather. Everyone knows that we get plenty of rain here, but it's not so much the volume that sets us apart, it's the consistency of the rain. As in, it rains a little, a lot, the drizzle. However, our summers are fantastic. It's a nice dry heat and lasts from May or June through September and sometimes well into October. Transportation in Clark County. This is not a great place for people who are all about public transportation. We do have bus lines, but in my experience, the only clients I know who are using the bus system are those who are working in Portland and prefer to bus into downtown rather than driving. And traffic within Vancouver is not bad at all, unless you have bad luck and you hit every stoplight on 164th or Patton Parkway. Traffic into and out of Portland is a totally different story. And sometimes Highway 14 can get backed up trying to get to the bridge. So we have I-5, 205, Highway 14, SR 500 parallels Highway 14 along the middle of Vancouver, and then there's state routes for faster transportation to areas like Battleground. In terms of industry, we are home to headquarters for Banfield Pet Center, Hewlett Packard, Fisher's Investments, Papa Murphy's, Enlight, which is a laser company, Holland Partner Group, and Nautilus. All right, that is my broad overview of all the features of this lovely area. If there's something specific you're curious about or something I missed, drop me a note in the comments and I will get back to you. Don't forget to subscribe or send me a note if you have any questions. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.